One of the activities that we do is called a balloon activity. We have the dads to give them yellow balloons and blue balloons, right? And so the yellow balloons are supposed to represent their children. So for each kid you have, you get a yellow balloon, you write your kid's name on it. And then for each sort of stressor or obligation you have, you get a blue balloon and you write that on there, whether it be a mortgage or a job or car payments or student loans or whatever the things that the dads have to sort of take care of. All at once, they blow these balloons up and we say go, and they throw the balloons up in the air, and the opposite of the activity is for them to balance all of the balloons and keep all of them in the air without allowing any of them to hit the ground. A priority on the yellow balloons, because the yellow balloons represent the kids. So if anything is going to fall and hit the ground, it has to be something other than the kids. And inevitably what happens is, right as someone's yellow balloon gets lost in the shuffle or in the mix with somebody else's blue and yellow balloons, right before it hits the ground, one of the dads will reach down and he'll just sort of give it a nice little tap and keep it in the air just long enough for that dad to be able to get his balance and balance out the situation. And it's usually at that point where the facilitators will stop the activity and say, okay, well, we now have a teachable moment, right? So what just happened? And we're able to sort of impress upon the dads the importance of the co-parenting relationship, because ideally, all of us have at least one other person whose job it is to help us balance all of those balloons. More often than not, that's the co-parent. And for our guys, given that they're non-resident dads, what that means is more often than not, disproportionately, that burden is placed on mom. And so when dads are able to see and recognize the difficulty they have in the symbolic sort of activity of keeping balloons in the air, it helps them to really, really understand and have a great appreciation for the rigors that their co-parents are going through in terms of keeping actual people from falling on the ground and slipping through the cracks.